special treat today. I'm actually on my way. After last video, I made a trip to Nebraska, and then I made an email. Hey, who we're gonna meet today? Would you like to meet up sometime? They agreed. So, for those of you, I know some other channels, some other YouTubers are gonna be surprised to see. This is a friend of the channel, been on the channel for a long time. Oh, amplified orange C8. It does look good in person. So I got one more pit stop, and then we should be there in just a little bit. So I'll see you guys when we get there. Sorry, we got a makeshift tripod here. The GoPro petered out on us here, so. Got Mike Burley here. Yeah.
How you doing?
Finally. It's been a long time, dude.
Been a long time.
How long have we been chit back and forth?
At least over a year, at least since last May, for sure. Yeah. When the incident happened, yeah. Yeah,
yes, that was it. Okay, so yeah, that's when that was the first time I talked to you. I think you emailed me and said, yeah, mine's the black car, the ditch with the airbags. Yes,
yeah,
okay,
yeah,
all right.
That was it.
Literally, I just got here like a couple hours ago. We went and got a bite to eat, got to know each other, talked a little bit, broke the ice, because it's kind of weird just showing up to a different state and meeting somebody and just never. So, okay, so you ordered the car and when?
I ordered a car in January of 2022.
So we ordered our car at the same time?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. January, I went out there. It was probably about the middle of January is when I went out there.
Yep.
And then got the allocation. Got notified I got the allocation in March of 22. And then went through the build process. The car had a target production week of April 11th. And then it was done the following week, I think April 23rd-ish, somewhere in there it was done.
They were building them pretty quick.
Yeah, they were getting them out then. Yeah. And then they're like, okay, all we're waiting for is the transport. So I said, all right, sounds good. So they said the estimated delivery date was May 23rd of 22. And then just sitting at home watching some TV and going through my Google cards that I look at and notice there's an article that says 5 Chevy Camaros were stolen from Lansing plant. And looked at the picture, showed my wife. I said, surely that's not my car, right? No, they built thousands of them. She said, there's no way that's your car. so I'm like, yeah, you're probably right. So then kind of looked at it a little more. I'm like, I know I didn't get the sunroof. I know I didn't get red seat belts. I know I got the carbon fiber insert on the hood. The picture was at nighttime, so it was tough to see the carbon fiber insert, but couldn't see the red seat belts if it had or not because the airbags were deployed. Didn't have a sunroof, so I was kind of like, okay, this is getting kind of weird that it's similar to the one I ordered.
Walks like a duck, quite.
Yeah. And so I sent that article to my new vehicle guy and I said, hey, could you just check on the car, make sure, because I saw this article, I'm kind of paranoid to make sure it's not my car. And then he's like, yeah, I'll look into it. So the following morning, I got a screenshot of the car, the GPS. And he's like, yeah, it's right here. It's probably in an outlot ready for a transport, waiting on transport, whatever. So, okay, makes sense. Well, about an hour later, I re-looked at the picture and noticed that Lansing was a lot farther west than where the car was actually showing. And I'm like, okay, that's odd. Then I zoomed in, saw the town was Howell, Michigan. So then I reread the article, and Howell, Michigan is in Brighton County. So Brighton County.
Yeah, it was Brighton County, wasn't it?
And yeah, and
so I had to call Brighton County Sheriff's Office.
And then Brighton County said they were involved with this chase. And then so basically got back around where, okay, I'll check into that 1:30 that afternoon, I got a text from my dealership, said, "Call me when you can," and that's pretty much.
That's always.
That's when I knew that was mine. So I called him. He was like, "Yeah, I hate to tell you this, man, but that was your car." So they called the sheriff's department out there, verified the VIN that they had was matching, and yeah, so.
But it all worked out.
Right. All worked out. They at that time, so that all happened, and they're like, "Okay, well, we're gonna get you a new car in order because we're not even gonna attempt fixing it." They're like, they obviously ran it over 100, didn't do break-in, none of that stuff. So
oh my god,
they're like, there's no way we're even accepting a fixed car, so we're gonna make sure they give you a new car. But at that time, the 22s were ramping down, and they weren't sure if the 23s were gonna be coming out or whatever. So it's kind of a weird time frame for that to happen. Yeah. And so basically, long story short, they come out and said, "Okay, we're going to order you a 23. It's going to be a 23 instead of a 22.
Yeah.
But you got to pay the $3,700 MSRP increase."
Uh-oh.
I'm like, wait a minute, no.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, well, I get it. That happens every year. Usually there's an MSRP increase. I was like, well, are they going to help me out? And so dealership GM went back and forth, and they said, long story, they said they're going to give me employee pricing on it. So basically, I ended up getting the 2023.
Thanks, Mary.
Yeah, for less than what I was going to pay for the 2022. So that worked out in the end. I mean, the hardest part was knowing that was my car that was stolen and wrecked when I waited 30 plus years to finally get a Camaro dream car that I wanted. So
yes. Yep.
So that was frustrating. But anyway, the 23 got built in July. I picked it up September 6th, and the rest is kind of history. So it's one of them where in the moment you're really frustrated because you've been waiting, you're waiting since January. You're like, dude, is my car ever going to get here? Right. Type thing. And then, it's stolen. It's wrecked. We got to get you a new one. It's like, oh, man. So I guess it all worked out, but,
because I had to call and they were like, no, it wasn't involved. And I'm like, are you sure? Right. So, they did the same thing to me and they were like, are you sure? So I'm checking the GPS every 15 minutes, like, did it move? You know what I mean?
Right. So it was interesting, but yeah, I mean, so, my dealership, they did everything they could.
They did. It sounded like you had a decent dealership. Yeah. They were working with you. They gave you MSRP, came in like, 500 or something under, the original? Yeah, I think the 22 was going to be like 68.2 something or 68.5 something, and the 23 I got for 67.5 something, I think. Yeah, you got treated better than I did.
So
you got treated better than I did, which is good. I'm happy for you. This car, I got, like I said, I got a makeshift. But yeah, dude, it's sick. You guys will see more of it here in just a little bit, but yes. Interesting. Yep. It's weird. It's also very cool about, like I said, and I was talking to somebody about this. They were, how you like having a YouTube channel. And it's awesome because you get to meet people like this everywhere across the country, all across the world, so. Yeah,
it's been good.
But, you like the car?
I do. I like it. I love it. Everything I was hoping it'd be and more. Still getting used to it a little bit because I don't daily drive it. So, drive the truck a few weeks, drive the wife's car a few weeks, then get in the Camaro. Like, whoa, got to hang on to it a little bit.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It's a new experience each time you get in it. But, but I do love it. Yep.
He come around the corner, man. I tell you what, I was kind of second guessing the Rapid Blue decision.
But then, same for me. The Rapid Blue in pictures was kind of like, that's too much.
Oh, do you like it?
But in person, it's a good car. It's a good color. Yeah, I think it is good.
So. I think, there really isn't a bad color. I think the ZL1 is just, it wears every color. Some colors better than others, but I think there's really no bad decision.
No, I
haven't seen a color that it's like, oh my god, that's
right. Yeah, no, I think the Camaro wears colors good. Man, it does.
I think I might have to save up and buy a black one. All right, well, let's hop in his car. I want to check this A10 out.
Oh,
All right, check this out.
Oh, yeah.
So we got the Can cold air. This thing's actually pretty, it's a lot more quality than what I thought it would be.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Got the mass airflow sensor up nice and close to the filter. It looks like it's in a good spot. Yeah, it doesn't have any room for rubbing.
Right, in that deflector.
Why'd you go with the Can?
Honestly, because...
Oh, yeah, the what do they call that? The rain diverter?
Yeah, not because remember you said yours was rubber.
Yeah, I'll show you.
So mine obviously doesn't rub on there. So, but K&N wise, I've always, basically in any truck or vehicle I've had, I've either had the filter or the actual CAI.
Oh,
like
the drop-in, the
right,
panel. Yeah, okay.
right. So I have the CAI filter in my Trail Boss too.
Sure.
Or I'm sorry, the CAI kit in my Trail Boss also. Sure. But I've really never had a problem with their product. So I'm like, why change? I mean, I'm okay with exploring too, but I'm like, well, yeah, nothing's ever really gone wrong with their stuff I bought, so I'll just keep using it.
Right. Oh. And there's one thing I wanted to give a shout out. Well, actually, I'll let you plug them.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'll tell you right now, if you go to car shows or anything, you always see cars with like placards set up, kind of giving a rundown of the car, the VIN, all the mods, blah, blah. So he actually found somebody here local, isn't it?
No, I don't think he's local. I'm not sure where he's located, but he's Chris with Dead Brand Designs.
Dead Brand Designs, yeah. So it's actually really cool. Did you say it rivets?
Well, you can either 3M it or riveted or pop riveted or whatever you want to do.
Okay, yeah. So it kind of avoids that big signage and everything. It is absolutely insane. Look at that, 500 miles. Omaha seems pretty nice. I like it.
Yeah, it's good. It's been a good place, like I said, other than the taxes here.
Yeah, pretty much everywhere. There are a lot of cops. Is this residential over here?
No. Yeah, I think you're good.
I like the... All right, I hate to interrupt like this, but exactly 1 year ago, I recorded this. You ready? Yeah. All right, man, hit it. Sounds okay. The one thing is I did promise these tips to Mike Burley. Nonetheless, I'm obligated to get this done, and there's kind of a few things that I didn't like about this exhaust, and everybody knows when I made that video of dissecting the NPP, just taking the can opener to it and letting everybody see what's inside, mainly for myself. But I did lob off those exhaust tips when I met Mike. I stuck the camera in the trunk to try to get his reaction, and it wasn't recording. So, Mike, stick up for me here, bud. Tell him you got your exhaust tips. I'm a man of my word. Might be late by a lot, but I did follow through with my word. So, oh my gosh, bro! Look, 576 miles. Wow,
that's insane, right?
So, how long do you think it's going to take you to hit 1,000?
I don't know, man. It's it might take a while. It'll probably at least till this time next year would be my guess.
What?
Yeah, because here in a couple months I'll have to put it away for the winter.
Well, we got a couple hours. I mean,
that's
let's
true.
See here, 60 miles in 1 hour.
If I get it at 60, yeah. Might get it at 60.
Oh man.
So it still burbles, but not near like yours, obviously.
Okay, for those of you that I made fun of your 10-speed, sorry. Oh! That didn't even change tone. Like it stayed at the same RPM and just pulled like a freight train.
We'll get a good one here. This will hopefully show us.
That doesn't even make sense, man. Still got the plastic on. I like it. Oh, dude. Oh man. Oh. You were spinning them.
No, it's just, yeah, it's insane.
Did you hear the blower on it?
Oh yeah, you can hear the blower.
You can't hear it in mine.
No, your car's loud.
Oh man.
Let's see if I can get a launch from this thing here.
Oh, dude. Oh man.
It's pretty good.
Oh, bro.
Handles its own pretty well.
Oh my God, Mike!
I don't have the 800 horsepower, but
oh my God, Mike!
But
it comes on in a way different way.
Right, it's different. That's why I said I can't really I can't really
See, my
explain it.
SS1LE was 6-speed. My ZL1 was a 6-speed. I've never ridden in a 10-speed. It's just like consistent. Just
Right,
like it keeps you there.
Right, it lays it out. Yeah, it just there's no lag at all.
I might have to have one, dude. Oh man,
It's fun.
that is crazy.
No doubt the manual is absolutely more engaging. Like
Yeah,
you know, it's definitely engaging. But
Right.
like I said, like I told you earlier, if they didn't come out with this, I probably absolutely would have got the manual. But
Yeah.
you know, this is a different beast here. It's
It's a beast. That's for sure.
boring shifting.
No,
But-
I mean, but is it boring to drive?
no,
you think?
no, it's not boring to drive. I don't.
Oh my
no.
god,
No, it handles its own pretty.
that's
pretty good.
insane. That's like, it just blows my mind because it's just
Right,
and
it's
then
just instant, yeah.
but I mean, you got to feel it because it's just like something standing on your chest and it doesn't get up because like the
Right.
shifts, you can feel
you're
each.
like,
Yes,
yeah, right, yeah, you
But
rock
this is like, whoa. See, that's just what? You guys got to try this out. Whoa. Hopefully one day I hope I can afford to buy both.
Yeah, that'd be the best case scenario, wouldn't it?
God. So what is that performance? What does that mean?
I think it just puts you in the best gear you're in, or the lowest gear for the RPM you're in to
Right.
really take off. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Oh, so it finds the right RPM.
Right.
For
It
the,
puts you in the right power band for the speed, so you can go.
so it takes into account the speed, the gear.
Right.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Man, that's all foreign to me, but
I know it's different. That's what I'm saying. They're like, you have what, active red matching? I don't have that.
It's all on me to pick the right gear, the right
Right.
everything. So, yeah, this is freaking crazy. Oh, here we go. We got Shelby truck.
He's ready to go.
He's ready to go. Go. See you later. Oh man. God damn. It is so bizarre. Good job. Oh. What was that, gear 42 or something?
I don't know. It seemed like it didn't.
Jeez.
Shelby, buddy, you had no chance there.
What was it? 750? Those things are like 750 horse.
Yeah. Well,
They weigh a ton.
Yeah, they weigh. Yeah. The weight is his massive disadvantage there.
Oh, but
But so the sport thing.
so are you gonna do the carbon fiber insert?
I don't know. I go back and forth because it's kind of nice to have it match the rest of the stitching. And stuff.
It is,
But
and it's I'll be honest with you, the nice contrast on the
yeah.
oh no.
They're all
That was freaking close, dude. How
We're good. We're good.
I was this close to pulling the SD card.
BPMs are like 90
Oh man. BPM, what's that?
heartbeat. Yeah. So like Derp was telling me, because I knew that feature was available.
What?
Where you're in sport or whatever, you go like 45 and you tap it,
Yeah.
and then it just performance shift and it puts you in whatever gear. Then
So
you just,
you can hold the paddle too, can't you?
yeah, I think he said
You have to flip it over manual.
so when it goes back to regular shifting here.
Does it time out? Oh, okay.
I think so.
Oh, okay.
So like, yeah,
Cool.
you can hold it.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's upshift or down, or it must still be in the mode, but yeah,
I think you have to be a manual.
that could be.
Manual.
Okay, yeah, there we go. So manual, then hold the paddle down
That's-
shift.
Oh man. I don't know, man. I think I kind of like the 10-speed, to be honest with you.
It's fun to play around with,
Well, I mean,
It's more engaging with a manual. There's absolutely
yeah, but
no
that
doubt.
power band hits harder.
Right,
Like
right.
it's
just-
interesting, dude,
it just
because
constantly like
because I mean you have a module for the rear end, you have a module for the transmission, you have a module for the engine, you have a module for the body. I mean, all those computers reading each other.
Right.
And then it just maximizes the output of horsepower. Oh my God, this thing's actually crazy.
yeah, it is different how it bangs those gears like that. I mean, you like, because when I first saw 10-speed, I was
It
like,
doesn't even really bang gears. It's just like, zzz,
yeah, I'm
you
just
know what
like,
I mean?
man, that's a lot of gears to be going through. But the way this thing puts it through them, is just insane.
Yeah. Wow. How much of it do you think is different because the passenger seat feels a little bit scarier?
I think a little bit, because I've seen a couple of people say that, be like, yeah, it's a little different on the passenger side.
Holy shit, dude. And this is bone stock, so that's what I'm just like, man, can you imagine all my mods done to this? Like, you would need a slip.
It's insane.
Tracy, I understand, bud. I get it, bud.
You have my rear end in your car now, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes. But I was just telling Mike, he did another pull, and like one gear hits 6100, one gear hits 6400. So I mean, obviously the software in the car has got the car, like, it knows, like, it's got it dialed in.
Right.
This thing's crazy, dude. I seriously underestimated that. Wow, man.
Yeah, I was telling Andrew, it's crazy because I feel it at 650, so I can only imagine what an A10 with over 800 horse would be like. So, I mean, it's to me, it's pretty gnarly the way it is. So anything more than this is probably an added bonus. So
it'll blow the tires off in like the first 4 gears.
Oh yeah, it'll.
Wow, dude.
It's putting some marks down, that's for sure.
That's insane. That's crazy. You can hear the blower.
I can try to.
The downshifts
Or the blower, either way. It's got to be in that sweet spot for the blower.
Oh, does it?
There's a old Camaro there.
That's fits. That's the first Camaro I've seen all that.
I know, right?
Omaha.
I know.
What is it wrong with you guys in Omaha? All it is Scat Packs and C5s and C6 Corvettes. That's all I've seen.
Rare breed around here.
What, the 6th gen?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like it, yeah.
Yeah. I don't even think it's a money thing. I think people, once they get to that point where it's like exceeds $50,000, I think people are just like, well, I'll put the supercharger on, or I'll do something, keep it NA.
Right.
But, you know, I understand not paying $70,000 for a Camaro when you could get into a Corvette.
Right. Yeah.
You know.
Absolutely.
So, but I think it's the people that know, or the thoroughbreds. You know what I mean?
Right,
yeah. Holy shit! I'm still just sitting here trying to process. It's just so different than my car. You know what I mean?
It is very different. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, so I know typically what I do is here's a big montage or some kind of slow show to really display like the environment or the setting or whatever. I did mean to get some good shots of Omaha, but I had a commitment, took a phone call on my way out. I had to get out of there. But nonetheless, I do want to thank Mike Burley for meeting up with me. I hope it's not the last time. It was very good meeting you, bud. I just want to say thanks for everything you do on the channel. Thanks for what all you guys do on the channel. Other than that, I'm going to leave it there. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. Don't forget to subscribe. Like the video, please. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. Until then, we'll see you later.